Welcome back, guys, to yet another video on the Japanese server. Today it's going to be the Machina of Destruction Scorn version, or Igon the robot. So the team is going to be Warrior of Light. He's going to be my primary healer. He's got dual cast and passive provoke, also to take the single target magic attacks. CG Nicole is going to be for buffing mitigation and limit fill, that kind of stuff, mostly just support. And he can give stop immunity as well as needed. Bosch is going to be my physical cover tank with evasion. He's got 100% evade and status immunity, etc. You want paralyzed immunity on the whole team. Auron is going to be here, truthfully, as just a backup chainer with a wind weapon to chain with my Bartz. He can break if needed, but he is basically just for chaining, and that's really it. Bartz is going to be the primary DPS. He's also wearing a wind weapon, and he's got a little bit of man killer. I think he's got 200% man killer with his weapon and Diablos. And then the other friend we're bringing is Elephim, and she's going to be for the breaking primarily. She's enhanced. She was, buffed on the JP server recently, and she's pretty good. So the missions are use a limit, summon 2 or more Espers, and win within 30 turns. Because I'm only using 1 DPS, the 30-turn mission might not happen, but we're gonna try. Alright, so the first thing we do is break the boss's magic and attack. Bartz begins powering himself up. Auron will start just chaining. Warrior of Light will put physical mitigation. Bosch will cover. And Nicole is going to do stats and mitigation. But that's mostly for filling the Esper gauge, and that was a really bad roll. We only filled the Esper gauge. Oh, okay, he didn't. He only cast it once. It's okay, good. The Esper gauge is mostly filled at this point. That's nice. So the cool thing about Elephim is, even if you get dispelled or whatever, her buffs keep rotating through her whole rotation. So we'll be using her quite a bit. She's basically just going to rotate between these two songs while Bartz powers up. I mean, you could use like more skills with Elephim, but you don't really need it. And Nicole is going to give us a limit fill buff, and he'll just do a mitigation as well. There's no elements to deal with on this fight. It's all non-elemental damage. Alright, at the end of this turn, or no, it's next turn. Okay, yeah, next turn, the boss is going to do like a dispel and a preparation skill and such. I'll explain it when we get there. Yeah, you can evade almost all of the damage in the beginning of the fight, but there's damage later in the fight that cannot be evaded. And I'll be pointing that out when we get there. Alright, Bartz will do his final power-up, so he'll be ready to start attacking next turn, actually. Alright, Elephim will keep her rotation going. It doesn't really matter what we do here, because we're going to get dispelled next turn anyway. But I'll do this. Yeah, I'll still do that. Alright, so next turn we're going to finally start attacking with Bartz. Alright, so at the end of this boss's turn, I think he's going to dispel us and break our stats. Yeah, we were dispelled. And so next turn he's going to do a stop. But all our stats are gone. Well, Elephant recast her stats, her breaks and buffs and stuff every turn. But as you can see, the boss dispelled us, but the enemy is still completely broken. And all our stats are buffed with Bard songs. But we're still going to keep this going. Alright, Bartz is now going to do that and imperil. Actually, Bartz will imperil first and then do that. We'll chain him with Arin. Now, Bartz is not going to do much damage yet, obviously. We're still, working on imperiling the boss, and he's still powering up a little bit. But all our buffs are removed, and he's going to do stop next turn, like I mentioned. He's also going to do a mana drain. We're going to do stop immunity, and we're going to do, well, because we've got Elephant, we don't really need to do anything else. We'll do a limit fill buff. I should have done that, actually. We're going to do a mitigation with Warrior of Light. The fight does get harder later on, like I promised. It seems easy right now. But once the boss gets lower in health, it gets a little bit more difficult. Alright, so he's going to drain mana. It can be resisted with like spirit breaks and all spirit buffs and defense buffs. It's kind of like Hasiko from the global server. But yeah, so it's, the people with lower spirit like Arin and Bartz lost a bunch of mana, but the rest of the people kept theirs. Alright. Hasiko will do that, make sure. Yeah. Alright, so now Bartz is going to do his cooldown, and we're going to chain with Arin. So now we're going for the real damage. We're ready to start pushing the boss and getting him dead. We will heal with light. Let's go ahead and get some mana back. And we've got cover, so let me go ahead and summon an Esper for the mission. Just to get it out of the way. We need to summon one more Esper at some point. Here's the Meteor. Shouldn't be too bad with all our buffs up. Yeah, not bad at all. Alright. Go ahead and break. Bartz will use his good cooldown. Go ahead and chain them. Alright, we didn't quite push the threshold, that's fine though. Let's do that. See how our Esper skills are ready. Not yet? Okay. So we'll do a fill, and we'll keep restoring the mana for people. Yeah, like I mentioned, Nicole is mostly support here for the mitigation. That's really all he's providing, is that good mitigation buff. Alright, so it's the third turn, so the boss is going to do a stance change, which will either be the spell mana drain or the prepare for a super attack ability. I think that was his power up ability. Yeah, so the boss buffed himself. Okay. Alright, so first thing we want to do is chain. Bartz's cooldown is not ready. Let's go ahead and chain, get our damage in. Alright, so we pushed the threshold, 80%. Just keep in mind that. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dispel the boss with Nicole. Sharp kick. Now we're gonna break the boss again. And Warrior of Light is going to give a really strong mitigation buff to Bosch, and Bosch is going to guard. Because the boss is going to use an AoE that cannot be evaded, but it will be covered. So it's going to be a lot of damage on Bosch. It might miss because of blind, though. So keep that in mind. That's the meteor, by the way. That's the threshold meteor. Okay. Yeah, we pushed the threshold on the third turn, which is really not optimal. It's bad that I did that. You know, that was kind of not really my mistake. I knew it was going to happen, but like I shouldn't have done that. But it turned out okay. Alright, so we're going to chain. We're going to chain. Alright, we've got the Esper ready at this point, but I'm not going to summon it right now. Because as you can kind of see, people are a little bit hurt. Let's go ahead and heal. It's mitigation. And no, we don't need mana. Just mitigation to keep that limit fill going. Okay. And the meteor. The meteors happen more often later in the fight. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get Bartz's cooldown going. Attack break. Go ahead and chain these two. Alright, Warrior of Light will do that. It's physical cover Bosch. Actually, Bosch just did that, so let's go ahead and summon that Esper to get it out of the way. And Nicole will give us good mitigation. And we'll just, we've already got all the limit gauges, so just mana regen, whatever. Alright, so summon two Espers. I think we did a limit burst at one point. I'm not sure. Alright, so this is the third turn where we're gonna get Alright, I think that was the dispel actually. Let's see. Yeah, it was a dispel. And we lost our buffs, but these Bard songs reapplied from Elephant. So we were dispelled, even though it doesn't look like it. So we got to put our buffs back up. And stop immunity, because stop is happening next turn. So stop immunity. And it's going to be a mana regen as well. Mana drain, that is. Stop immunity, and let's do a limit fill buff. And we'll do physical mitigation. Let's see here. Yeah, we need to do this too. And Bartz's cooldown is ready. We actually might push a threshold here, which for some reason I ended up pushing these thresholds on these bad turns. Oh, I messed up my chain. I totally wasted that cooldown. Well, actually that's kind of a good thing almost, because now I'm not gonna do it during this bad turn. But I guess this turn actually isn't that bad. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and use re-raise on Bosch. He's going to re-raise himself. Let's have Nicole give the mana back to the team. Bartz will chain. Arn will chain. Oh, I was hoping to push the threshold. That's fine. Whatever. So we need a break. And we'll just do this with Warrior Fight. Yeah, wasting that cooldown by chaining improperly might have actually cost me the 30-turn victory. We were kind of on track before that. Alright, so this is going to be the threshold, definitely. Alright, Bartz's cooldown's not ready. Boss didn't buff himself, did he? No, he didn't. Alright. There's the threshold. Let's see. Buff that. Let's go ahead and use a limit with Warrior Light. Bosch will heal the team, and we'll do a heal over time with Nicole. Heal over time. And a mitigation buff. So this will be the Threshold Meteor. That hurts kind of bad. It didn't seem to be that bad, but that's because we had Warrior of Light's hit point barrier up. Alright, so the boss buffed himself. He's going to do that super attack next turn. Alright, I'm actually going to prepare for Burst. Yeah, let me think for a second. Yeah, I'm going to dispel the boss. Use Arn's limit. Guard Bosch. Use Elephant's break. Limit Bartz. Yeah, I'm like preparing for Super Burst coming up soon. And let's give a good cooldown, a good resist, or good mitigation buff to Bosch. Okay. Okay, well that was fine. Whatever. Alright, so now Bosch is going to imperil the boss because He doesn't have the good in peril right now. Let's do a better break with Elephant first. Let's wait 1 second. Alright, go ahead and do that. Okay. Bosch will physical cover. Nicole will... How's our cooldown looking? 2 turns? Alright. Nicole will limit fill and mitigate. And Warrior of Light will physical mitt. Alright, we're going to be burst on the boss pretty hard in 2 turns. Not quite yet. I think this is the meteor round. I hate that attack. It's so painful. Alright. So the boss broke our stats because he's a jerk. Did he dispel us? He did. You'll notice we don't have cover and he broke our stats. It's hard to tell sometimes. It really is. So he dispelled us, which means next turn is going to be a stop, so we need to do that. And let's do a limit fill. We need a cover again. Bartz is going to use his cooldown, and Arn is going to chain with him. How are the boss's stats looking? We need to break the boss's attack and defense. Actually, we're going to use... No. We're going to break the boss's attack and defense. Correct. And Warrior of Light will... heal. Yeah. That's fine. And then Warrior of Light's regeneration will top him off at the end of the round. Alright, so we're going to push the threshold next turn. Here's the mana drain, because he's a jerk. Okay. So now we're going to push the boss somewhat hard. Let's do this. Or we'll do this. And let's properly chain it this time, not mess it up. Got it. Threshold pushed. No, I don't want to use that cooldown with Warrior of Light. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna limit with Warrior of Light with that limit. Bosch is gonna re-raise himself. We're gonna manage mana regain. And we're gonna keep breaking the boss. Okay. Yeah, so the boss starts doing much more powerful attacks in this phase. Here's the Threshold Meteor, which is gonna be kind of painful, but we're absorbing it with Warrior of Light, hopefully. Alright, and it's gonna do an AoE attack that bypasses cover coming up. But it can miss with blind. Alright, here's the regular meteor for the turn. The previous one was a Threshold Meteor. This is the regular meteor. Okay, not too bad. Let's see, how's his... Oh, he buffed himself. That means next turn is going to be that super attack. Okay. We've got another turn of cover, so I'm going to go ahead and guard. Bosh, yeah. We're going to chain. Actually, no, we're not going to chain. We're going to dispel first. Yeah, let's dispel and break. Because when I chain, I actually want to put the boss's imperil back up first. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'll do this. No, we'll do it this way. Yeah, let's do that. Limit with Bosh. How are we looking on our stat breaks? 1 turn. How about mitigation? 1 turn mitigation? 2 turns. Yeah, so it means 1 more turn. That's that another round. Yeah, I'm gonna cure my breaks with Nicole for this turn. Alright. So this is going to be a painful turn. Potentially. He's blinded. As long as you keep the boss blinded, it's significantly helpful. Alright, that hurt. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad either. Okay. So that wasn't nearly as bad, because the blind is significantly helpful. So I'm going to do this, and we're going to chain these after I do that. How's Bosh cover looking? His cover's gone. Okay. Cover with Bosh. We need to physical mitigation with him. Go ahead and chain these two. And I'll do Bart's cooldown next round. As far as Nicole goes, go ahead and limit fill and use a 40% mitigation buff. Okay, not too bad. Okay, Meteor. Looks like he dispelled us, which means Stop is coming in next turn. That actually wasn't so bad. Alright. He's got breaks. Alright, so we're gonna go for the chain. Let me double check he's got Imperil. Yeah, he's got Imperil. And he's got that. So I need to do this. Do that first. Alright, so we're gonna use Bart's cooldown and chain with Arn. This might actually even push a threshold. Okay, it did. So we're gonna mitigation and do that. We're gonna cover. This is gonna be a meteor. So I'm gonna use Warrior Light's best cooldown for the big barrier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to regen over time at the end of the round. Yeah, we did. Okay, so here comes the Meteor Threshold, the Mana Drain, and some AoEs. That was the last threshold, by the way. No more thresholds. Okay. So what was that? Alright, and here's the regular meteor for the turn. Okay. Well, we've got Nicole's 50% mitigation, so we're okay. Alright, the boss did not actually buff himself, so we're fine. Okay, so as long as we can keep this going without any mistakes, we've probably got a win here. Oh, and Bartz, I forgot we unlocked Bartz' super cooldown actually. Alright, let's, unfortunately the boss gave himself a huge defense buff the last one turn because we passed the threshold. So this is going to be quite mitigated, but we should still be okay. I mean, it dealt 9%. Would have dealt more if he didn't have that mitigation, that defense buff. So we will... Actually, no, we're gonna do that with Elephant, which heals everyone's completely full, including mana. That way we can use Warrior of Light to put up this mitigation cooldown. And we're gonna re-raise Bosch. No, I'm not going to summon Golem yet. I was thinking about the best time to summon Golem for like that mitigation, but not yet. Not yet. That just to make sure. I was hoping I could limit break with Nicole and cure stats, but he doesn't have his limit build. Okay. Meteor. Okay, so the boss buffed himself. I saw that. That means that super attack is coming next turn. Yeah, all his stats are buffed. So we're gonna go ahead and chain first. Actually, no. We're gonna... Well... No, we're going to prepare Bartz for his burst rotation again. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and heal and dispel the boss with Warrior of Light. Pretty sure Bosch has another round of cover. He does. So Bosch is going to guard. Elephant is going to break. Arn is going to limit. Bartz is going to also limit to prepare his big burst. And we're going to summon Golem for even more mitigation. Alright, let's see if we can survive this turn. Oh, good, it missed. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, here we go. He's not blinded, I don't think. Okay, that's fine. And here comes the AoE. Okay. Oh, double, and a meteor. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Man, so close. Ah, we lost Bartz. Well, technically I still got time. 8 turns. First cover. Yeah, it's not over yet. So 3 turns of powering up and then going to town? Maybe. Maybe. So Bartz did die, so let me go ahead and give him... That's not gonna matter. Mitigation. should have given Bartz more mitigation. Actually, what I should have done is given Nicole Fenrir for the dodge. Alright, I think he just dispelled us. So we're gonna lose our buffs next. Yeah, he dispelled us again. What a jerk. Alright, let's raise. Arn for the chaining. Let's heal. Bart's got to start powering up again. How's that? Are we buffed? We're buffed. We're really buffed. So let's do that. We did get dispelled, so we're getting the stop next turn. So let's stop immunity and limit fill. We were dispelled, so we got to do that. All right. Man, I was so close to dead. Bart's limit and everything, or so close to winning if he didn't die that round. Alright, here's the mana drain. Whatever. I don't care about that anymore. Powering up. Did he buff or anything? No. Mana regen twice. Let's go ahead and physical mitigation with Warrior Flight. Let's re-raise Bosch. Alright, and let's imperil the boss with Arn. Alright, the boss powered himself up again. But he just meteored, so he won't meteor again twice next turn. Alright, final power up for Bartz. And I'm gonna guard Arn so he doesn't die. And I'm gonna guard Bosch. Let's see here. I'm gonna sharp kick with Nicole, yeah. Limit with Warrior of Light for the buff, and then we're gonna re-break the boss. Alright. We should survive this turn, I think. There's the one that you can't dodge. All right, so Bosch is probably gonna die here, but that's the reason we gave him. So he gave himself re-raise. Oh, maybe not. Okay. And he of course full heals himself, which is awesome. So we're going to do that and that. Arn will do that. How's the boss's breaks? We need to break the boss's defense. Alright, Warrior of Light is going to do that. We're going to put up physical cover again. Nicole will give us strong mitigation and limit fill. Okay. So now we're ready to attack the boss for real. With Bartz and Arn. We'll use Bart's cooldown next turn. This should be the meteor turn, I believe. Yep, meteor, excellent. And the boss didn't buff himself or anything. Outstanding. We've got 2 turns of free DPS. I think this will probably be the win. Alright. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's chain this, see how far we can do. Oh man, we've still got this next turn, if nothing bad happens. Oh, cooldown is not ready. Limit burst is not ready. Oh, warrior light. Come on, Broseph. I think Bosch needs to guard again. Yeah, he needs to guard. Oh, did we get dispelled? Oh, we got dispelled. I didn't even notice. And well, I just did notice, actually. Oh, I'm so glad I saw that. Alright, well. And we got dispelled, yeah, so let me do this with Warrior Light. Oh, man. It's okay, I caught it in time. But I'm glad I noticed Bosch's cover and mitigation were both missing. Because, yeah, that's a stop. And if I didn't do Nicole's stop immunity, that would have been game over right there. Alright, so he's going to do that, and then 2 AoEs. One, which missed, and then another one, it missed, okay. And the meteor, which won't kill anyone. Got it, we win. I'm 99.9% sure we win right here. I really think this is it. Alright, come on. Alright, boss is broken, he's not buffed, he is imperiled. Bartz is using a wind weapon, his super cooldown is ready. We can chain with Arn. Alright, so the missions. The missions are summon an Esper, we did that. We're doing it again, I don't care. Summon in an Esper. Use a limit burst. We use plenty of limit burst with Warrior Light. Got it. Let's do it. Goodbye, Iron Giant. Give me your sword. 28 turns. We got that mission as well. All missions, full sweep. That's what I like to say. Alright. That was hard. I took about 4 or 5 attempts. Of course, y'all only see the winning attempt, but he took a few tries. Stage clear, yeah. All right, so what we got going on here? Give me the sword, the Moogle, the trust coins, and the unit of choice ticket. Excellent, excellent. So what's next? Bomb Family is the only thing left. And then I've got 2 series boss battles remaining. God, Kefka, and Emperor from Final Fantasy 6 and 2. I'm not sure which one I'll take on next, but it'll be one of them. See you guys later.